Authors in April, celebrating 30 years of happily ever afters. Once upon a time in the wonderful communities of Rochester and Rochester Hills, Michigan, a program was born. In 1984, a group of educators, parents, and librarians proclaimed, "Wouldn't it be great to bring authors into our schools to share their books, writing passions, and experiences with our students?" Everyone agreed, and so it was established, Authors in April. Since that day in 1984, 96 renowned authors and illustrators have shared their talents with over 200,000 students in our community. They have instilled in students a love for reading, fueled their creativity, and enriched their writing. 2013 marks the celebration of 30 years of Authors in April. Students are excited to welcome 4 authors and illustrators during the week of Authors in April. The authors visit 15 elementary and 6 middle schools, attend a banquet and an event at the Rochester Hills Public Library. During the week, over 10,000 books are signed by the authors. Author Matt McElligott summed up the task with his illustration.
Authors in April? Yeah. I can tell you about Authors in April. Authors in April was the biggest and the best run multi-day author event that I have ever been a part of. I can't tell you what an amazing event it was and how honored I was to be a part of it. We sold so many books. I'm still not done signing them. But I'm close. And for you kids who are still waiting, well, I'm going to get them to you before you graduate high school, I promise.
To prepare for the Authors in April week, students spend several months reading and discussing the stories, creating artwork, and working on other related projects.
The students were so prepared and excited. I could hardly wait to get to each new school to see what was going to greet me. Usually there would be a group of students to greet me, and they couldn't wait to take me to the library or the gym or their classroom or the hallway to show me what their grades had been working on. All these projects really showed me how much the students understood about the book, what the story elements of the book, the characters, the scenery, and then they were able to put some of their own creativity into making their projects.
The authors and illustrators who participate in this program have received wide acceptance and acclaim in children's literature, including several Newbery and Caldecott Award recipients. Avi, Chris Raska, Phyllis Reynolds Naylor, Ashley Bryan, and Judith Schachner, just to name a few. The goal of Authors in April is to encourage students to read and appreciate a variety of literature while improving on their own creative writing. Students are excited to meet the authors who write the books that line their library shelves and bookcases.
I remember growing up as a student here in Rochester Community Schools and being so excited about Authors in April. Here these authors are taking time out of their schedules to come to our district to give these children a wonderful opportunity to learn about their books and what it's like to be an author.
Throughout the years, there have been countless stories of children in our community who have been touched by this wonderful program.
Kyle had never read a chapter book by himself before until last year during Authors in April. He listened to numerous Mary Casanova's books in the classroom and in the library, and he wanted to read more of her books. And he was very excited for her to come to his school to visit, and she felt very honored and touched that Kyle's first chapter book that he read cover to cover himself was hers.
I love the Authors in April program because there's a ton of authors and they just tell you whole summaries of writing their stories, and it really impacts you on writing. And I just really like it because I want to be an author when I grow up, and it just really helps with that.
The 2012-2013 school year marks the 97th, 98th, 99th, and 100th authors coming to Rochester. Jordan Sonnenblick, middle school author. Sara Weeks, 4th and 5th grade author. Betty G. Birney, 2nd and 3rd grade author. John Rocco, kindergarten and 1st grade author and illustrator, the 100th author in April. Join us as we celebrate 30 years of happily ever afters. To be continued for many more.